Hi everybody, this is Merav, and today I'm going to teach you how to add a pop-up ad to iJoomla ad agency. So basically, if you're on cPanel or really anywhere, you go to Add New Ad, Pop-up. But before we go there, we need to make sure that we have at least one zone that supports this kind of ad. Alright, so we go to Managers, Zones. Let's see, we have one zone here that supports Standard, Affiliate, and Flash, but it doesn't support pop-ups. So what we have to do is we have to add a new zone, and let's call it pop-up zone. We'll give it a position. Now, the position is really not important in case of pop-ups, because it's not going to show the pop-up inside that module position. It's just going to show it as a pop-up, right? So choose the position, doesn't matter, something that is available on the site, okay? And make sure that the title is set to no, and make sure that it doesn't show the advertise here. This way, it's not going to show anything in that module, but it is going to display the pop-up, okay? That's very important. In the ad details, what you want to do is you want to choose pop-up here. All right. And that's pretty much it. Let's save it. And now it's going to ask you, do you want to add this zone to any of the packages? And we're going to choose the package that we want to edit and click yes. And we are done adding the zone. So now we can add the pop-up to the ad agency. So here we went to Ad Agency Pop-up, and now we have three options to choose from. You can either add a web page pop-up, which is basically just showing a website inside a pop-up window. You can add an image pop-up, which just shows an image, or any HTML. Okay, we're going to start with a web page and see how it looks like. So let's say we want to create a pop-up that displays the iJoomla website in it. So I enter the descriptive name. It shows an advertiser. Now, if you want to use keywords, you can enter keywords here, separated by comma. However, you want to make sure that the zone you just added, you want to make sure that it has on ad details display based on keywords set to yes. We don't have it set to yes, so we're just going to skip it. Okay, and here you enter the full URL of the pop-up and how frequently you want to see it. Okay, or you want people to see it. Here you can set up the different properties of the pop-up. Because we're going to show a website, we're going to make it much bigger than this. I'm going to make it 800 by 600. We can choose the location or where this ad is going to show to people in which countries, states, etc. And here is where you choose the campaign that you want this pop-up to belong to. All I have is one campaign here, and I'm going to choose the pop-up zone here, because that's the only one that actually supports this kind of ad. And now I'm going to click apply and see what happens, see if I can see it on the front end. I'm going to refresh the page, and here it is. My pop-up is here, just the way I designed it. It's showing a Joomla.com website, 800 by 600, and that's my web page pop-up. Okay. Now let's get out of this pop-up, disable it, and create a new pop-up in a different method. This time we're going to choose an image pop-up. So I'm choosing image. I'm going to call it image pop-up, but really give it a good descriptive name. And here you can choose where you want this image to link to. I'm just going to choose iJoomla.com, and let's browse. So here's my image that I want to add. And the size is automatically populated, and you can choose the frequency here. Now I want the size to be at least as big as the image, right? Otherwise, the pop-up is not going to show all of it. So I'm going to choose to enter this as the size, 500 by 50 by 344. I'm going to edit here in the property. Now I can see the size here, also entered on the pop-up properties. You can skip the location if you're not doing geolocation right now. And here's where you choose the campaign like we did before. I'm going to save, apply, and see how it looks like on the front end. I'm going to refresh the page. And here is my advertising. Okay. Let's move on to the next pop-up and the last one, pop-up type that we have. Save this one. Let's disable it for now so we can see the new one that we're creating. Pop-up. This time we're going to choose HTML. Give it a good descriptive name. Okay, so now here you have an HTML editor that you can enter pretty much anything you want inside it, okay? Now you can also switch to HTML mode. Depending on whatever editor you have, you'll see a different icon, but the bottom line is that you can see a big box to enter your HTML, and you can enter any HTML here, or you can start typing. You can use it just like any HTML editor, and you can enter bullet points, you can enter links, you can enter images, or you can create the HTML outside of Joomla and import it here. Okay, so it's up to you how you use it. Bottom line, you're going to have an HTML code and it's going to be displayed inside a pop-up. Just choose the Joomla logo, insert. All right. We're going to skip right to campaigns, choose a campaign, pop-up, apply, and let's take a look on the front end. And here's our pop-up, right? That's exactly what I entered. So this is how you add the 3 different types of pop-ups into a Joomla ad agency. Thanks for watching.